What is up, everybody? Sorry for the 24 frames per second and a little bit of the noise. I don't have my clear visor up, but I wanted to show you guys this. I have this pointed down because that is my LED lights. I will be doing a quick demonstration. I have another camera, so I'll be putting that somewhere where it's nice and dark so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's really cool. I love the LEDs. I can't look at it right now. I'm in the intersection, and man, this bike feels way different than the Honda Rebel. I haven't ridden this bike in a while, and this bike feels way different. It feels good though, but this is what it looks like right here. Hopefully it's not gonna be too blurry. I know the ground's gonna be blurry because I'm going a little bit above speed. Well, I'm just going speed, basically. But I'm finding a dark area, so it's gonna be not so bad. So this is what you're looking at right here. Not much to look at. I got my brights on right now, but I got my Custom Dynamics lights, and I just want to say thank you to Custom Dynamics. This is a sponsored video by them because they did give me these lights so I could double check. Ooh, that's a good spot. I'm gonna go back down there. They did give me these lights to be safe on the road, and this is exactly why I wanted these lights, so I can have them while I'm riding, woo, in the darkness. And actually, this is a good spot right here. It's kind of like a... Is anybody behind me? Nope. Okay, so it's kind of like a dead... Not a dead area, but it's a nice little spot. So let's go ahead and pop this into neutral. Ooh. Look at this. I know it's a little bit blurry because it's in 24 frames per second, so you're gonna get some motion blur. So I'm gonna try to walk nice and easy, but these are my lights right now. I'm gonna set up the camera and it's gonna be aiming that way. So I got this other camera here. So I figured if I'm gonna be shooting it in 24 frames per second because it's so dark. Here's the thing: is 60 frames per second. It's not enough exposure for low light situations. So I'm shooting it in 4K 24 frames. So I figured I can shoot it in 4K if I'm going to be doing this. All right. So I'm going to be recording this. Let's sync it up. All right. So while we're here, actually, while we're looking at this, let's go ahead and play around with the lights a little bit. But I wanted to get a, while I'm coming down the hill, view of it. But let's go ahead and play with the lights. So I'm using okay, so let's turn it off. Top left button turns it on. Top right button on the Bluetooth makes it strobe, okay? I can make it strobe faster, make it even faster, or stay on. Now what this does right here is it makes it breathe. You see how it's going out and comes back in. It's coming back in, full brightness, and then it's gonna go back out. And there it is. Cool. And I push the button again to make it full, it's gonna do the thing again. Anyways, right here changes the actual brightness, the bottom left button. So I can make it that bright, brightest, little bit, brightest, and then I could turn it off on the bottom right button. Top left button turns it back on, and I'm gonna leave it on like this. So I'm gonna leave it on like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and go up the hill again. You're gonna see me crest over the hill with this camera down here, hopefully. Hopefully I got a good angle on it. Let's see. And I'm gonna try to park right in front so you can kind of see what it looks like. So here we go. I'm really happy with these lights. It took me a while to kind of figure out everything to get it going. I got my brights on right here. There, let's go turn that off. So I'm in first gear. Oops. I've been focusing on Nikki's training. I've been focusing on her training on her new Rebel 500. And Custom Dynamics, actually, I looked them up, and they actually make turn signals a universal fit for them. So I might actually get those. But anyways, as you guys can see me kind of take off, hopefully it's showing it really well. If it's not, I'm gonna go ahead and take pictures with my phone. But man, I am extremely, look at this, I'm extremely lit up. Now, if I had the key on my keychain or up here, I could be messing with it, but I have it in my pocket, so I'm not gonna be messing with it while I'm riding. But look at this. So what I have here is the Magic Flex 2, and I chose amber because it is the most visible at night. During the day, it's not. I mean, during the day, you're not gonna see anything really. Any type of neon glow, you're not gonna see. At night is when you really see it. Now, Arizona law does state that I cannot have certain types of lights, and I talked about that in my review. Okay, so we got 2 cars in front of me. You're gonna see me come up behind a big truck. So let's see what it looks like. See if I'm visible with traffic. So I'm purposely doing this. Okay, let's go ahead and, okay, no, there's one. Oh, he's turning right. He's turning right. So he's gonna turn right, and I'm gonna come up behind him. And here I come, right here. So how do I look? Do I look cool? I'm gonna go ahead and park right in front of the LEDs again. I'm going about 30, slowing down to 20. Let's go ahead and, there we go. I know I'm probably blinding the thing with my LED, or my LED headlight. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same thing, but we're gonna flip the camera around, and you're just gonna watch me drive. I'm just gonna drive up. So look, when I drive away, look at the taillights. I do have Custom Dynamics taillights. So I'll go ahead and get in front of it, and I'll go ahead and show you how the difference of these lights. So let's go ahead and get in front of it. Now here's the lights. Here's the blinker, right blinker. Super bright. Left blinker. Now I had to get a load stabilizer for my bike. Let's go ahead and do, here, let's get it, let's pop it in neutral. Let's go and do hazard lights. That is bright. I don't know if you can see it that well on the thing. You ready? Here we go. So I got my left turn signal on. We're gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna come back up the hill. Now what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna come up the hill with enough speed. Sorry, I gotta get some, it's really like humid out here. I'm gonna get up the hill with some speed. I'm actually gonna shut my bike off so my headlight turns off so you can see how bright these LEDs are. It's not safe, do not recommend doing this, but I know where I'm at and I know what kind of road I'm on, so I'm fine. So, but don't do that. I just wanna show you guys how bright this stuff is. Okay, let's turn around. Oh my gosh, it is hot out. All right, here we go. Way different than Nikki's bike. All right, you ready? You ready? All right, turn back on. Nobody behind me. This is kind of like a dead-end road. Okay. So how'd it look there? Now I'll go ahead and pull up in front of it again. And here's the thing, is you guys are never really gonna know until you see these lights in person. Now what I saw was the ProBEAM lights at Harley Davidson of Tucson, and they were bright as heck. But Custom Dynamics sent this out to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my camera, park in front of the camera, and I'll take some pictures, because with my phone, really good contrast between light and dark. These action cameras do not do this justice. That's why I'm trying to shoot it in 4K at 24 frames per second, because it's able to capture the most light at frames per second. Let's go ahead and be safe about this. Okay. This will be the last pass. I'm going to go ahead and pass it again. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop there and take some pictures. I want you guys to see this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the bike off while I'm going downhill. Do not do this, guys. I do not recommend you doing this. I just don't have the bike on. I'm in neutral now. Could you guys tell a difference? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up to the camera. Gosh, I hope it's really doing its justice, because this thing, it's making you a lot brighter. It's making you a lot brighter at night. Amber LEDs. Are you gonna turn? Okay. Amber LEDs are one of the most visible things at night, and I chose to have all amber, but they have multiple colors. They have blue, green, red. I think they have white. They have a purple, and then they even have RGB, which is red, green, blue. So basically you can choose any color you want. But I chose amber, and that's because it's the brightest at night. Okay, so what you saw was the other side. Let's go ahead and turn this off. So So what you saw was the other side where I had the saddlebags. Now, I'm so used to Nikki's bike now. This side does not have saddlebags. I purposely took this side off so you can see the difference. Let's go ahead and move this over here. So this is actually making my bike more visible. Let's say I broke down on the side of the road and my bike is extremely visible. Keep going, don't look at me. Look at my bike, I don't want you to hit my bike. That's with my battery or my engine shut off. So it makes a huge difference when it comes to the way it looks. And I hope you guys can see that. And that's all I wanted to do for you guys. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I'm not going to give you any BS. I'm not going to say, go ahead and buy this. You know, you need this. You honestly don't. You honestly don't need LED lights. But if you want to be safer and more seen at night, this is the way to go. I bet you if I just sat here with my engine off, nobody would see me. Now I could do this, and if I'm having trouble on the side of the road, and it's not a battery issue, because obviously this runs off batteries, I could just be sitting here doing this. Or I have it brighter, or do a mixture of both. So it's like a dun, 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 dun. Does that make sense? So I could be sitting on the side of the road doing this with my hazards on if I wanted to, and people will see me. Or I can ride down the street with this, depending on local laws. I think in Arizona you can't do this while you're riding, but you can definitely do this. I mean it's as simple as this Bluetooth remote, and I love the breathing feature. I have that on my computer actually. So this is what I usually keep it on though. So at night, this is extremely safe to do. If you want to check them out, please click the link in the description. I highly recommend it. Their customer service is top notch. I absolutely love their customer service. I got everything working because of their customer service, not because I'm smart. But yeah, definitely check them out. Great set. This will work with your Harley Sportster. They'll make it work for you. And I believe they have some Indian stuff out there too. Plus, like I said, I saw some turn signals for the Honda Rebel. So I think that's really awesome. That's really cool. But with that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and make sure you guys check out all these other videos that I have popping up right here. And that way you can see some more cool things. Plus, see Nikki training and getting ready to ride with me. But yeah, go ahead and ride safe, be safe. I'll see you later. Check out Custom Dynamics. All right.